I'll say to you, and I'm sure you recognise that ridge behind me. Back in Peak District, back in Edale, and we're off up my favouriteest place for a wild camp, and it is absolutely red hot. 29 degrees at car. I'm not sure whether that's the real proper temperature, but that's what it was showing on, well, when I say car, back at van, on the van temperature gauge. Yeah, it's there's no blue skies and it's not sunny, as you can see. It's like an overcast thick cloud, but it's really muggy, sticky, warm. It's one of them what I call a horrible day. If it were blue skies and sunny, it wouldn't be so bad. But saying that, back at home, it's a lot worse back at home in Barnsley than what it is here. There is a little bit more of a fresher feeling area, but it's still warm, too warm. This is why I like camping in winter best. Right then, we've got a cracking view of Grinsbrook from here. We're just skirting up this route that heads off up side of Golden Clough just here. So you've got Ringing Roger just here, Golden Clough just here, and this is the route that I've taken up a few times. The reason I'm coming up this way and not going straight up Golden Clough, Grinsbrook should I say, is I need water. Now, I know there's a fresh water spring so far up here where I've got water from before. So a couple of days ago a friend had been up here, they were out for a couple of days. They put on Facebook that water situation on Kinder at minute's very dire. Fairbrook and Blackburn Brook and that were literally down to a pea soup trickle. Very, very dry and just thick gloopy, thick peaty gloopy crap basically. So he said that anybody that were going up Kinder, either you carry your water up, or if you know where's some springs, that's where you're better off getting your water from. So that's my intention, and that's the reason I'm coming up the way I'm going. But we are off over to the quieter side of Kinder, over onto the northern edge somewhere, maybe round Blackburn, Sealstone, somewhere around there. Find a nice little spot. It is rather quiet down in Edale, to be fair. It's about 5:08, and when I arrived in car park, only, I don't know, maybe 15, 18, 20 cars. Not a lot of people knocking about, so just coming in on route at the bottom of here, there's quite a few people just down here bathing in water. And this route where you come up side of hillside just here, you come to this coppice where there were like there's an old derelict building that used to be there, a shepherd's hut just under there. And there were 3 lads just sat there. As I walked round the corner, they were smoking let's say a very pungent cigarette. I'll leave it at that. So I will crack on off up here, get to this spring, get a couple of litre of water filtered. We'll get up onto the top, pick 7-minute crossing up, get across there, get over to Blackburn Brook, Sealstones area. We'll find a nice little pog for to eat. Now this spring, it's not the easiest to find. There's no path to it out like that, it's not visible by eye. So what I do is, I'll get my map up, and then what I do is, I don't know if you'll see that, I don't know if you can see spring there marked, and obviously the way marker is me. I get onto that contour line, level weight, and then I just traverse around that contour line, and it takes me straight to it. I've never failed it, but like I say, I've never seen a path to it or out like that as yet. And this will be about maybe 4th or 5th time I've used it. So we're on contour line now, we'll follow it round and we'll go and get some water filtered. Right then, we found it, we've come across it. I said we've followed contour line round, you come to this sort of little bed of sort of reed grass here, whatever you want to call it, and then it's just at side and it's here. It's not as free flowing as what I've usually seen it, but there's enough there where it's all spongy there with all that sort of mosses, that sphagnum moss there. I can sink me bee free into there, and I'll get some water here, no problem. Right then, that's a couple of litre of water filtered. I'll get it back across the path, and then we've not that far to go now. It's not that much further. Get onto edge path. Like I was saying, we'll pitch 7-minute crossing up. Get across to Blackburn Brook. Oh, might be the short direct route this, but it's a bloody steep one. 166 beats per minute, I was it there. Whew. Right then, we've reached the edge path. This route up here comes straight onto edge path, and this is start at 7-minute crossing here, so you cross straight off at path, straight onto top of Kinder Plateau, straight off at 7-minute crossing. Oh no, we're not top at plateau, there's a lovely breeze, maybe 8-10 mile an hour breeze. It's just taking edge off of that warmth. Oh, get some of that rank lug oils. Oh. I'll tell you what and all, cotton grass, same as last year. Absolutely fantastic last year, cotton grass and heather and bilberries. Look at cotton grass again this year. I don't know if you can make it out. Really abundant. We've had a good couple of years for that. I've noticed that some of heather's starting to turn purple and all. On way up that route there, I was looking at bilberry bushes, although they're not. There's quite a bit on here. I've seen a few berries starting to appear, but not many yet. But if we get another bump here like what we did last year with purple heather and bilberries again, it'll be fantastic that. But yeah, this cotton grass, it's absolutely beautiful to see this. You know, when it's a little bit breezy like this and it's all just waving about, so it's beautiful to see on here. I think on the other place I've seen it as good as what we get it in Peak District is up in Cheviots, or Cheviots. When I went up and camped on the Shill, I walked up that College Valley, up top end up there to them waterfalls, and all up there, cotton grass were absolutely amazing up there, it was same. But other than that, I can't think if I've seen it in North York Moors or out like that. But Peak District and Cheviots, cotton grass, superb. And that's the end of the 7-minute crossing. I've said before, I don't know who named it 7-minute crossing. I've never timed it, although I did 12-18 months ago. I did come across it pretty quick to see how fast I could get across, and I timed it well. It's a segment on your Strava, but I can't remember how fast it was I did it. I was, might have said at the time, I think I was in top 5 or something like that. So I've come across it in whatever time it was, but I'm not bothered. Right then, top of Blackburn Brook, and I can already tell by the lack of water noise that there's nought in it. Well, there is, but great curlew. Oh, there, look. That's him. There's a couple of curlew up there. Yeah, there is water, but it's that thick, horrible, dark, peaty brown stuff. I wouldn't want to have been coming across here and relying on that, because now I won't want to even say to push I'd use it. Maybe if you chased it back a little bit further up there and got it a little bit cleaner, but it was running, but it's still and stagnant. That it's same just down there. You won't want to be trying to filter that through your filter to clog it up in no time. So good call there, getting water from that spring. Right, let's crack on over to Sealstone's area. See if we can find a nice little spot for night. I know the spots over there, I've been over here umpteen times, I know, but yeah, see if we can find a nice little spot. If you can see this curlew one here, there, look. That's closest I've ever been to one, that. I've got a feeling as I'm walking up to one of the spots I use, maybe near the nest. Oh, keep walking. Yeah, it's not sound happy, that. I'll keep walking. There must be a nest around here, because that don't sound happy. I'll walk off into the direction. I am on a path here. Yeah. I've come to one of the spots that I've used quite a few times. Still circling around that curlew. Seems a little bit more happier, but just down here, some wing crackers. I've not seen out, but there's got to be a nest down over here somewhere. There's got to be. Hopefully it settles down. Right, well, I've come away from that spot over there, because that curlew still weren't happy where I was over there. I've come over to this other spot. Seems to be hanging about a bit more over there now. Clearly weren't happy with me being in area over there, so there's definitely a curlew nest over there. So I've come a little bit further across onto this side. I say I've camped here several times before. But yeah, she seems a bit more happier now that I'm out it way, and I'm happier as well, because I don't want to. That's something that I'm big on with wildlife and stuff like that, disturbing nests and things like that. I don't want to be trampling over whether there's eggs or young chicks or something like that in it. You don't want to be trampling on nests and stuff like that. Curlews, it's absolutely fantastic to see curlews in Peak District and that. Such a recognisable bird, aren't they, with that big long curved beak. It's beautiful to see them and to hear them. So yeah, we don't want to be killing them off, do we? Certainly not. It's lovely to see them. So it's time we on 6:30. Yeah, like I say, I've camped here before. Well, can't see there being anybody else coming across here now, so we'll get tent pitched and get a brew and go get out of this sweaty top. Right then, it's 7:45. I've just been doing a few bits to video for another little video that I've going to be putting together. Get quite a few, well, I say get quite a few, I get a lot of questions about my setup and what does your pack weigh for, and what's the typical of a nighter, and this and other, and how do you get on with tent. So I've just filmed a separate video there going into what my pack is, what's inside my pack, what it weighs. Not gone into what individual items weigh, but the thing as a whole. This for tonight it weighed just over 6 kilogram my pack, 6.1 kilogram without water, but that were with food and everything else, walking poles the lot. And yeah, so I've just done a little video there explaining what I take out on a typical overnighter in summer and what my summer kit consists of. So that's taken me about an hour or so. So yeah, we've got the tent pitched, nicely pitched, that nice little taut pitch that. There's a little bit of a breeze coming through, which is just nice. That curlew has calmed down. Now I've come over here out that way. So yeah, she's not worried about me disturbing her nest. I've heard a few voices over there as well. I don't know, earlier on, I don't know whether there were some late walkers or what, but we've got some crepuscular rays coming down. Sunset is 21:39. Of course we're on the other side at solstice now, with a few days past solstice, so again a little bit darker on the night, few minutes darker on the morning, or you know, getting darker earlier in the morning, on the night should I say. Again mixed up there, isn't I? Staying darker on the morning longer, getting darker earlier in the night. That's it, innit? Nah, I don't know. Dark nights will be drawing in anyway, in next month or so. We're losing daylight. Anyway, I'm rambling on anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna get me brew kit set up now. I get some water in that, get some water boiled, get me a brew, get me tea on go. And it's like I say, 7:45. England matches on, Slovenia. I'm gonna get my phone out and I'm gonna hopefully watch them, beat them, qualify top at group. Fingers crossed. Brew time. Oh, they're not doing right well, England. They're into second half now, 67th minute, still 0 apiece. Absolutely rubbish. So what I'm doing is, it's like 9:25. I'm going to get my son another brew on, go and get me latte. Got into me bed clothes. No, I've already got my sentry top on, but I've got my leggings on. Took my socks off, just letting my feet air out a little bit. And get me sticky toffee pudding latte, look at that. Some Kiplings there. Aye, not very interesting this at all. It's not doing very well. Not doing very well at all. Not at all. So there's a kettle, just put some more stuff into bunny. Get that. Boil some water up, brew. And if all interesting happens, I'll fetch you back a little bit later on before I'm ready for a tick pillar. Right then, it is 10:05. England match has not long since finished. Absolute tripe, 0 apiece. Gone through as group winners, but we ain't going no further, I don't suspect. Depends who we're playing next. But yeah, absolute load of crap that one. I've had me brew and me cakes, and I'm feeling pretty tired. I've only just finished off at night shift this morning. I've only had a couple of hours keep this morning. So yeah, feeling pretty tired. I'm going to get my head down. What time's can't remember what time sunrise was. What time is it? Sunrise 4:39. So I think I'll set my alarm for 4:08. It's forecast a nice morning, so we should get some nice colour in sky hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna retire for tonight, get a good night's keep. So I'll bid you good night and I'll see you in the morning. Well, Good morning, it's currently 5:10. I've had an absolutely cracking 6.5 hours sleep. Set me alarm for 4:30, didn't I? Like I said, sunrise was 4:39. I got up and all the sky behind there were all red. Sun was just creeping up and I got some absolutely cracking pictures. And just have a look at this. Sun's up now. What a beautiful morning. When I got up, where the sun was coming up over there, all that cloud that's in the sky, it was on fire. That there's a little bit of low cloud as well. And when the sun was coming up, it was just a red disc, looked like something out at apocalypse. I got some beautiful pictures at tent with red sky at back on it and sun just coming up. Absolutely fantastic, that. Absolutely fantastic. What a morning. Now I've got up and seen that. What a cracking start to the day. I think I'm going to jump back in there, stick kettle on, get a brew on, get some breakfast. Look at that. Stunning. Right, well, it's 7:05. I ended up laying back down. That brewing my breakfast and everything that I said I would on a last spot to you, I didn't have it, so I've just reboiling the kettle now, which is just boiling. Sort this out. Yeah, I laid back down, fell back to sleep, so I just got up, got changed into my clothes. I just, all that was boiling, I've just started packing my clothes away, and bed clothes, got back into me walking down clothes. So once I've had this brew and breakfast, muesli again. What do I need in the 100ml? Yeah, once I've had this, I shall be packing up and getting off. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. Blue skies. A little bit of a breeze has got up. A nice breeze. And yeah, it's a lovely morning. So I'll get my breakfast, get this brew, get packed up, fetch you back when I've about ready for a dropping tent and that, and we'll get off. Right then, bag packed, just got a drop tent. It sure is a lovely morning up here this morning, like I said earlier. After I spotted here half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, I got out at the tent, had a little look around. And all it Snake Valley here, it were all inversion, it all covered, you know, filled with inversion. It was wisping up here. It was that caught my eye. I saw it wisping up here in Fairbrook. I got out and had a little look, and I went onto the rocks here. I wish I'd have shown you, to be honest. But yeah, in the space of half an hour or so, it's all dissipated. That this little bit of a breeze has got up, moved it. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely morning. Right, let's get this tent dropped. Get that shoved in pack. We'll make a move. Right then, that's it. We're all packed up, bag on back, ready to get off. That's where I was. You know, the school is always will leave no trace. That's one of the spots that I do use quite regular when I come up here, as well as the one just up here, and then there's one just on the other side of them rocks there that I've used a few times as well. So yeah, it is a spot that I do come back to quite regular here at Sailstones. Right then, let's get off, let's get going. So I've just got back onto the path here. From that spot up there, there's another little path that sort of follows down, joins back onto the path. It's a little bit of a rough path this until you actually get to the gateway here, but guess who was circling again? That curlew. There is 100% there's a nest up there, either with eggs in it or chicks. She did not like me being there. But then as I come further away, it's totally gone now, gone off down here somewhere. Because all of a sudden, just above here, there were a buzzard circling. And all of a sudden that sort of took more precedence for curlew, concentrating more on that than she would on me. So yeah, definitely a nest up there somewhere, 100%. Right, we've just gone to the 7-minute crossing. We've just left edge path down here. We cross over that little unnamed brook. You take the path to your right, which is onto 7-minute crossing. We'll get across here, and I'm not going to go down the steep bit, that hillside. Once we get onto edge path onto south side, we'll take a left, walk along to the top of Golden Clough, and we'll walk down side of Golden Clough. It's a steadier descent for the old knees. Look at this cotton grass here, it's absolutely amazing. As I was saying yesterday, really good year for cotton grass again this year. It's looking really well. Right, back onto edge path. As I say, we're not going back down that way, down the steep descent. We'll walk along edge to the top of Golden Clough, make his way down that way. Right, so as we make our way down side of Golden Clough here, this is where we're in Golden Clough here. Coming down it, especially at this time of year, it's a rather difficult path to stick to. Coming up it's a lot better. But obviously it fetches us out just at bottom of Golden Clough, just here where the wooden bridges, you know, that little ornamental wooden bridges. There's another spring just up there. And you can see, I don't know if you can see any of that. That's flowing quite a lot better than the one over the other side. This is a separate spring, this. The one that we collected water from is on the other side. But to get to this, it's just up on hillside there. If you look on the map, just off to the left hand side, on western side of Golden Clough, you'll see a spring marked. And that's lovely, fresh, clean water, that. And obviously that is the water that feeds, when you cross over the bridge down there, it's running in bottom and it's clear water, it's not peaty water. And that's what feeds it. Right then, here we are, bottom of Golden Clough. Just at the gate. That's the bridge I was telling you about. When you come to here, instead of going over the bridge off up Greensbrook, the foot path here skirts over outside of Golden Clough, that. Now, it's not quite. I can get this gate up. I'll put camera down, gate's not opening. Yeah, when I get into this woodland now, it's got quite warm up there, I'm quite sweaty, so this little section through woods in shade, just the job. Opened it. Right then, well, we've just walked down through Edale village. Church is just about there. We've just walked past the graveyard there, and somebody's been out cutting grass. It smelled like grass. Oh, it's bunged my nose up straight away. Well, good job I've got my glasses on. But anyway, yeah, we're not far off back at car park, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. I've enjoyed that, so thanks for watching as always. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on next one.